This is Business Rockstars.
Ken Rakowski, Business Rockstars, connecting you to everything entrepreneur from starting to growing to funding your business. We're here to help you do that so you never ever feel alone. So what's your personal brand look like? How do you look like as a brand? Probably not that good. I hate to tell you that. Your LinkedIn picture probably looks bad. You're not utilizing social media the right way. You don't even know what your message points are. How does your bio look? Well, this is all of the problems of most people, and Parham, you have done this whole personal branding experience yourself, haven't you?
Absolutely. It's been a great experience.
Before you've done it, tell me about who you were. You were like nobody on the personal branding side, right?
I was nobody. I was a college student, graduated, looking for a job in marketing. I had an internship at the Boys and Girls Club of the West Valley, Communications. And then from there is when I started my marketing firm. No clients, no experience in marketing, and I've used personal branding to build my business.
So what's the difference on the personal branding side compared to the corporate branding side?
The personal branding is using your own persona and creating an authority of yourself, and that way people can connect with you. People nowadays want to connect with someone and not just a business name.
Got it. So how did you go through the process of branding yourself?
Well, it was a lot of community activity to start with. I was out there in the community. You can't just sit online and expect people to connect with you. You have to go out there, shake hands.
Did you do that?
Yeah, absolutely. I was a part of different nonprofits. I was a part of the Valley Economic Alliance.
Here in Los Angeles?
Yes, here in Los Angeles. I got a consulting gig with the Valley Economic Development Center, so that allowed me to, connect with a lot of people and get my name out there.
So first is face-to-face, one-on-one, right?
Absolutely.
How long did it take you to build up that persona, not online, but offline? How long did it take you to do that?
It took about 2 to 3 years.
Wow,
when you're the younger guy walking around in the room, people will kind of catch notice. It's, you can go up to people, kind of grab their coat, say hi, you got to be aggressive. You got to be out there and you got to show yourself and who you are, say hi, and ask people questions. I always focused on listening to people when I was out there.
So what would you offer them? Like, why would they want to know? And I'm not saying you, but anyone that's out there, how do you figure out what the win is for both people to know one another?
Absolutely. What I would offer them is an understanding of new media, understanding the new social media platforms.
You were that guy.
I was that guy.
Okay.
I was definitely that guy, and I was the guy that cared about our community. So I grew up in the San Fernando Valley, and I'd go to these Valley events, and I can connect with them. And, meeting like the Vice Chancellor of CSUN, we got retained to do some work for them, and letting them know I grew up around that area.
So being part of that community was important. And then how did you build your personal brand online? What tools did you use?
Right now I'm currently using LinkedIn, and that's been my most effective tool. Actually, I spruced up my LinkedIn profile.
Really important.
Big time.
Yeah.
Great photo, put descriptions, and an instructor at UCLA Extension asked me to come speak in his class because he saw my profile.
From your LinkedIn profile?
From my LinkedIn profile.
Wow.
And from there, I spoke in his class, I rocked it. I've built my public speaking track record. I think I'm great at it. And then he said, we're gonna have a final project where all the students are gonna present to CPK, the CEO, the COO, their marketing plans. And I'd love you to be a judge as well.
Now we're talking about California Pizza Kitchen, right?
Yes,
which
California
is based here in
Pizza
Los
Kitchen,
Angeles.
yes.
Most people may not know that. Multiple CEOs, by the way. They've gone through a whole process of figuring out who their leadership is. So you presented in front of them. Were you able to get them as a client?
Yes, so I met them at that class where we were co-judges. I connected with them, and then they asked us to come do a social media presentation for them, and then that led to, will you redesign our website? What ideas do you have? And right now, their current website, we designed that.
You did all that, and that was all from the personal branding side?
All from getting found on LinkedIn, and then him liking me when we met in person, doing a great presentation. So
what do you do now to maintain your online and offline persona?
Well, right now, currently I'm writing articles and I post them on LinkedIn. I really believe in using the LinkedIn Pulse articles as a platform, and I get real vulnerable on there. I talk about my business journey, I talk about experiences I have, and it's really connecting with people. And because I am that person that I'm portraying online when people meet me.
You're the same guy.
Yeah, it's the same guy, and it's real connected. Like when I post my LinkedIn articles, I don't use stock photos anymore. I post photos of myself. Like I wrote an article about how I treat each day like a beach day.
Beach day.
Like a beach day, the same energy, the same enthusiasm, the same friendliness that I would as if I'm on vacation in a beach town, right?
But you kind of feel like you're on vacation because you love what you're doing, right?
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly.
So if you could give 3 tips to the people that are listening right now or watching to make sure to build their own personal persona, their personal branding, what 3 things must they do?
Okay, number 1, be authentic. Be who you are. Don't try to emulate anyone else. I always say to this point, talk and write like as if you've had 1 beer.
Okay.
So be authentic, vulnerable, open up, tell yourself.
Be relaxed, but be honest.
Yeah.
Number 2.
Number 2, use the platforms that everyone else is already going on, right? So if you have your own personal blog nowadays, it's harder to draw traffic to your own personal blog.
So use the Facebooks, the Twitters, the Instagrams,
Yeah,
the LinkedIns.
write your blogs on there. Use the LinkedIn articles. And then
Number
the
3.
last one is with everything else in business, be consistent.
Are you consistent?
I'm consistent.
How often do you post something?
I like to post something once every 2 weeks, but on my Twitter and on my Facebook, I like to post something once a week, once every 10 days, photos. I like to create connection, show people who I am as a person.
How can people follow you?
People can follow me on Twitter, on LinkedIn, and they can connect with me on...
How? Where do they go? What's the...
So my LinkedIn it's linkedin.com/InfiniteCMO.
Oh, there's a name. That's a
Yes.
powerful name right there.
That's
Infinite
it.
CMO. So right now, your favorite is, without a doubt, LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, yes.
That's it. Appreciate you hanging out with us.
Thank you so much.
Oh, no problem. Building your brand is really important. Your personal brand is the key. And by the way, I believe in good photos. You know, it's not just, I mean, some of these people have photos of their babies or their dogs. Got to get rid of that, right? Get a good personal photo. Make sure you really build up your personal persona online. LinkedIn, of course, is one of the best tools out there. I want to thank everyone for joining us on the show. If you want to know anything from starting to grow into funding your business, go over to businessrockstars.com. And we're here to connect you to everything as an entrepreneur. Thanks a lot for listening. Bye.
This program is designed to provide accurate and authoritative information with regard to the subject matter covered. This information is given with the understanding that neither the host nor the station is engaged in rendering legal, accounting, business, or other professional advice. Since the details of your situation are unique, you should additionally seek the advice and services of a competent professional.